I can see the live streaming. That's why I reminded. Uh, Hitil, ma'am, we can start. Sharp 4 o'clock.
Hitil, ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Yes. Difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations. Our students who are on the brink of writing their first public exam know how difficult this road is. It is, but we need to enlighten them and let them know how to make this tumultuous, rigorous, and exhausting journey an empowering one, and also to make it seamless to reach the beautiful destination. The beautiful one because the students give themselves the goals that they have set for themselves. Students do have the industrious teachers to prepare them for this bout of facing the first public exam, but they need the tools, ideas, and the strategies to help them combat the stress that they reel under and experience it during this journey. They say that the greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. But the question is, who can help students with this dilemma? Which tool is better? Which strategy will work? Which idea will help them reduce the stress? Well, we have amidst us Dr. Bhavna, an expert educationist, and she's going to be throwing light for us on exam anxiety and how to manage stress related to exams. I'm deeply humbled to be introducing Dr. Bhavna. Dr. Bhavna is an illustrious educationist, and she's currently the HOD of Business Studies at St. Joseph's Convent Senior Secondary School, Bhopal. She's also the head mistress, house mistress. She has been a guest lecturer at various colleges, and with 18 years of her teaching experience, she has also been into creative teaching methodology, supervising and guiding the entire team. She is also a soft skill trainer, and she has been training students at the Janki Devi Memorial College, University of Delhi. And she spoke on enhancing your aura and exploring life skills. She has been a moderator at August Talk. She has also been there at Air Force School, Panchvati, New Delhi, and her talk was on managing your persona in a workplace. And the list is pretty long. She has also given a talk on communication skills and time management at the Bhopal School of Social Studies, and also how to learn how to handle criticism and deal with co-workers at Sant Hridram Institute of Management, Bhopal. Not only this, she has also had various publications, and she has written on transforming India through policy initiative and road ahead. Her research papers are on right to education, attitude towards the use of ICT as a tool of higher secondary school teachers of Bhopal, and she plays an important role in inclusive education as well. Her achievements are that she has been awarded as the best teacher by the Ministry of Human Resource Development for 2 consecutive years. No mean task. She has also been invited as judge at the Jai Hind College, Mumbai, and also at SHIM Jigyasa, Bhopal, for the Inter-School Championship. Personally, Dr. Bhavna has an extreme ease of communication. She's extremely friendly, approachable, cooperative, and above all, an extremely creative person. Welcome, Dr. Bhavna.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, and we are eagerly waiting for you to throw light on the pertinent and the most urgent need for our student as to how to deal with exam anxiety and manage stress related to that. Over to you, Dr. Bhavna.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for a fantabulous introduction which you have given of mine. And it's a privilege for me to be over here among you all. Can I share my screen with you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And Dr. Bhavna,
Yeah.
going ahead, after your presentation is done, a note to all the students that they need to kind of note every important tip that Dr. Bhavna is going to share with us. And if you have any query or if you want her guidance further on, you could always post your questions after the presentation has been done. Is it right, Dr. Bhavna?
Absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely.
Over to you, doctor. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. As you can see on the screen, the topic which we have, exam anxiety and stress management. I think students cannot use the audio. Is that so? Can they use the audio?
Yeah, they can.
They can. Okay. So over here, if I ask you, what is stress? Anyone who could just let me know, what do you mean by, in layman's language, in case if you could just let me know, what do you mean by stress? Anyone? Any idea you have about this general term stress? We all experience stress in our life. Everyone, even the small child also experiences stress. But to define it, how are you going to express? If you want to tell me, ma'am, I am in stress. So what stress? What is stress? Okay, I give you one example. In case if I get hurt in any part of my body, I think my entire body, my concentration, my focus shifts over there to that particular part. In case if I get hurt over here at my wrist or somewhere in my hand, my entire focus drifts over here, if I'm not wrong, right? This is what happens exactly in our life. If something comes in, pops up in between, like it's not, your exams are not popping up, you knew this very well beforehand that you have your exams, right? And I assume so that you all must be preparing it since day one when you were promoted to class 10th or 12th, whatever you are in. So basically, this stress is a phenomena of our body which pays attention to that particular thing which is happening around and which is actually demanding that kind of attention. This is a problem and you need to figure out a certain solution to this particular problem. So stress can be defined as a response of the body to any demand placed on it, whatever it is. Now, every person sitting over here, we are an individual. an individual. So it's not like this, the way I react to certain things, you're going to react in the same manner, or I respond to certain thing, you're going to respond in the same manner. If we have 100 people sitting over here, 100 of us will have different reactions or response to a certain problem. Maybe I take things very casually. It's okay if there is a problem. I'm going to respond in certain manner. Similarly, the other person sitting next to me might be getting very panicked. Oh my God, there's a problem and I'm not able to face it. There is certain reaction, certain way of responding to certain things. If on my screen you can see there's a word written Chinta and you have another word Chitta, there's only one difference of this one dot over there. Chinta, students, Chinta is something very positive because this shows that we are alive. When we are alive, we are able to take that Chinta, that stress. And once you're dead, that is Chitta. You cannot even feel that burning sensation also on your body. So it's good that we are in stress. You have to have a certain amount of stress, a certain amount of pressure to prove yourself or to achieve a certain thing, whatever you are moving towards. So basically, this Chinta is something which is very positive. And as per my things, it's like you should have that particular pressure because there are positive pressure and negative pressure. Positive is required, very much required. Because in case if I have exam and I take no pressure, what kind of exam am I going to prepare for? I need to have that kind of pressure within. I have to prepare that paper for that particular exam, for that particular subject of mine, and that pressure should be there. But there is a very fine line drawn in between that positive and negative pressure. To an extent, it is a positive pressure. Till you are taking it in a positive manner, you're able to handle that pressure, you're able to give an output to that pressure, you're able to give your best. Till that particular limit, it's okay. But once you start withdrawing yourself from certain things, or you start leaving your things, or you come under depression. This term, I hate this term depression. Actually, this is not depression. This is all your mindset, right? So when you start behaving in a certain negative manner, that should be checked over there. You need to have a positive pressure always with you for certain things. Okay, I have certain thing over here. Just a sec. My screen is shared, but I need to share this video. Can anyone help me with this actually?
Yes, Bhavna ji.
I need to share this video with you. This video is not going to function unless I go with the slideshow.
Okay, you need to go to the side view. There's an option over that tab area.
Yeah, actually, the screen of mine
Slideshow.
is just a sec. This need to be shifted. Yeah, just a sec. I'm just doing that. Yeah, I'll just show the video. Let me know whether it's audible and visible both.
Yeah, sure.
Is it?
Sure. Yeah, we can hear it.
You cannot see it.
It's not visible.
But the screen is still the same.
It's blank.
Yeah.
What do I do? Because I am playing on my screen, it's visible.
Okay, can you share the video to Nishi ma'am through this chat box? So Nishi ma'am will share.
Sure. Just a sec. I'll do that. Shall I send it to you on WhatsApp? Will be feasible for me.
Yeah, you send it.
Yeah. Hetal ma'am, I'm sending it to you. I don't have anyone else's number. So I'll just share it to you. Done, ma'am. Hetal ma'am, I've shared it with you. Yeah.
Nishimis, it has been shared with you, Nishimis.
Ma'am, you just continue. I will take time.
Okay, I've stopped sharing my thing.
Yeah, you just continue. I will share. I will tell you when to share. You just continue.
Okay. Fine. So by the time the things are being sorted, let's quickly switch on to another thing. As I was talking about the positive pressure and the negative pressure, You must have seen a diamond, beautiful diamond, which we women generally love, right? So this actually, before turning out to be a diamond, this was just a piece of coal. And it has to go under certain pressure. That is 2,500 degree Fahrenheit and 8,25,000 pounds per square inch ka pressure is to be taken by the coal to get itself converted to diamond. Similarly, students, you all are a piece of coal right now. You have to go under that particular pressure to come out like a shining, beautiful diamond. For that, you need to take that pressure. Diamond is just a piece of coal that never gave up. So you need not give up on anything. An exam is just, this thing. It's just a phase in life. It's not your entire life. Your marks do not define what you are basically or what your future is going to be. But yes, in today's competitive world, you have to come up with expectations, right? So it's okay. You just give your best. Feel that pressure, positive pressure, prioritize your work, chalk out your things, line up your task according to the importance of the task or priority of the task, and then you can go with the things one after another, right? Okay. We have few common signs of chronic stress. Now, being a student, you need to understand. Many a times you are not able to understand what disease it is. You cannot get the prescription for it. You cannot get medicine for it. So first try to understand what is going on within. So first thing, aches and pain. Your mama asks you, chalo, come on, let's go and study. And you say, my mama, my head is aching. Mama, my hand is aching. Mama, my tummy is aching. Mama, my body is aching. Something or the other. This is what? This is just stress. You are just trying to avoid that situation, nothing else. So just forget everything, because if I ask you to come for a party, no aches will be there. Am I right? So this is just a, kind of symptom which has been given for your stress. Decrease this energy. You feel very lethargic. You feel very low. At times when you want to study, you're not able to push yourself, pick yourself up to sit on your study table and go with the stuff. That is your decreased energy. Trouble concentrating. You are sitting with a book of yours. You're reading one statement 10 times, but nothing is going into your head. What is it? This is like you're not able to concentrate, not able to focus what is written over there, because mind is moving haywire somewhere or the other. You have muscle tension, some cramps, some sprain, something or the other over there. Difficulty sleeping. You try to sleep, you close your eyes, you try to take a nap, even you're not able to sleep because something or the other is troubling you within, right? At the back of your mind. Nervousness and anxiety. Many a time palpitation is there. Many a times you feel breathless. Many a times these kind of things are over there because you are very anxious. You're very stressed. These are the things which you need to figure out. If you're going on with these kind of things, they are the symptoms for your stress. First, try to calm yourself. Just calm yourself. Then only you can move further with certain things. Okay. Now we have certain factors which actually affect the stress. It can be your experiences, childhood experiences. In your childhood, you must have experienced something, bad experiences must be there, some negative experience must be there, which at the back of your mind or maybe in your subconscious mind, it hits you again and again. And you are in the habit of taking stress unnecessarily. Maybe you're getting late for school, you're stressed. Maybe your mama is late in giving you something to munch, you're stressed. Something or the other. Your friend is not picking up your call, you have a stress. This is your basic thing, right? Your personality, like person like me, I'm very this thing bindas kind of person ki in case if something whatever happens, I take things as they come, and I'm always ready to fight with the problems, right? Ever ready. So it's okay, that's okay. But people are there, those who are not able to take things in such a manner. So this is your personality, how you deal with the things. Your genetically, parents are behaving in certain manner, they have certain genes like which you pick up from your parents. They behave in certain manner, you also behave in certain manner. Generally people say na mummy pe gayi hai, papa mummy pe gayi matlab genes, something or the other. So you are behaving in a certain format. You have your own lifestyle, very sedentary lifestyle. After COVID, I have seen children sitting at one place with their gadget in their hand, maybe watching TV or maybe in mobile, Netflix and all, maybe their social media or whatever it is. When you do not let that energy flow out of you, this turns out to be stress. So let that physical activity be very prominent. You need to go for half an hour, maybe walk, maybe games, maybe go and play badminton, go and have a chit chat with your friends, but physically. It's not on phone. It's like, your physical movement is a compulsion just to release that stress. Next, being present. Okay, like right now, for example, if I am interacting with you all, I'm in conversation with you all. In case if I get a message on my phone, in case if somebody comes and asks me something and I get diverted, I won't be able to register each and everything which is happening over here right now. On the screen, you can see that juice glass, mango juice glass, right? If supposingly I'm having that particular juice and in between I'm talking to someone, or maybe by having juice, I'm taking this orientation, I won't be able to register anything what is over here in this juice, neither the taste nor the texture, no, nothing at all. So this is exactly what happens with your studies. When you sit to study, be focused over there, be present with your books. Many a times parents do come and tell me, ma'am, mera bacha to studies for 7-8 hours and then to result is not good. But please just ask your child what the child is studying and what concentration level is over there. The child is studying absolutely fine, but the mind is somewhere else. You're physically present with the book, but your mind is not here. So you need to have this particular thing of yours present over there, whatever activity you are doing. Basically, when you're sitting with this, I suggest this personally. You can always ask your family members not to disturb you for next 2 hours. In case if you want to study for next 2 hours, do not disturb, close your door, sit over there. No gadgets with you, nothing which disturbs you, nothing at all. And in case, then too, if your mind goes somewhere else, if you start thinking, मेरी friend का message तो नहीं आया होगा, or maybe my phone is over there, maybe somebody might come and ping me, or maybe mama must have cooked something good, something or the is going on, you will know, you won't be able to study at all, right? So basically you start speaking louder. So when you study loudly so that your brain cannot go anywhere. You keep it over there intact with you. Yes, we are studying and we need to be over here, you and me together with the books, right? Okay. Next is you have something over here, key messages. Life poses challenges all the time. It's very natural. Everyone sitting over here, maybe from any age group, if you talk about. So you have challenges. Being a student, you have your challenge right now. Right in front of you is your 10th board, 12th board, right? It's a challenge for you. For me, right now, taking this orientation might would have been a challenge. Whatever it is, something or the other. The other faculty members sitting over here, some or the other challenges are always over there. But that doesn't mean life stops over there. We need to figure out a solution with it for it, and then we can move further with it. Just overcome that particular problem and move ahead. All of us try to meet these challenges in our own way. I have my own way of dealing with the things. You have your own way of dealing with the things. That's perfectly fine. Nothing is wrong in it. You have your own ways of doing things. I have my own ways. The only thing which figures out is you need to find a solution to the problem, right? Life challenges are not necessarily stressful. They are not. Exactly. Many a times it's like choti cheeze, very small things of yours, and you get so very panicked. 10th class, only 5 subjects, at the most 8 to 12 chapters in one subject, right? Or if I take about social studies, 16 chapters, 18 chapters, but you had full entire year to prepare for that particular syllabus of yours, right? So in case if tomorrow I have my exam and today I'm taking this stress, that's not done. That's not done because you had entire. Anyways, if you have not prepared for the entire year, still you have time. How? You have time, figure it out, plan out your things, chalk out your syllabus. This time allotment is to be done for per subject, per chapter, whatever is given to you. Figure it out, stick to that particular planning of yours and follow up the plan so that you do not miss your planning. Whatever you do, it should be according to your plan. Abhi bhi hai. If you have 1 week with you, 1 week may figure out, strategize your thing and stick to that particular planning. I assure you, you'll get success. To meet the life challenges successfully, one must learn ways to manage stress. I just need to see what happens. Many a times it's like I'm studying for last 2 hours, last 3 hours, but my brain also has certain capacity to let the things get in. So I need to give a break to it. So what happens when I feel very lethargic, I feel low, ki haan, I've studied so much now. Just take a break of 15-20 minutes, 15-20 minutes only. It's not like this, get up and then you move out. For 2 hours, 3 hours, you're moving around, whatever you're doing, and then you're coming back with nothing in hand. No. 15-20 minutes break. Maybe you go and do some exercise. Maybe you go and play out. Maybe you chit-chat with your loved ones, maybe your mama, your dada, your whomsoever, your friends, whomsoever you feel very good with. This releases your thing, your stress, and then you're synergized. When you're synergized, then you come back with the same power, same energy, and you're able to focus again with the same concentration effort, right? So this is what happens basically. There are both effective and ineffective ways of managing stress. Now, in case if I say, key effective ways are what? You exercise, you talk with your beloved ones, or you do something which you are very fond of, your hobbies, maybe gardening, maybe whatever you love to do, that which is an effective way of releasing stress. Okay, ineffective is you get very aggressive, you start eating too much or too less. This is normally termed as stress eating. When you're stressed, you feel like eating, but this doesn't help you at all, right? Maybe you watch a lot of movies or something like that. These are not effective ways, because this is giving a negative impact on you. This is not going to release your stress. Okay, next is, there is always a certain pressure and you need to manage that pressure. Stress is nothing actually. This is like, bus your brain is not in coordination with you. That is the only thing. So wo bolte na, viprit vinash kale viprit buddhi, that kind of thing. So in case if you do not want that kind of thing, first calm yourself. See, if I show you something over here, I have something. Can you see this on the, can you see me? Can you see me? A glass, and I am stirring this glass. Can you see this? Water is dirty, right? Until and unless this calms down, nothing will be clear. So first, I need to make this water, the dirt in the water settle down. First, let it settle down. Let your stress settle down so that you can see everything very clearly. Can you see this on the screen? Very clearly, and then you can give a solution to your problem. If you are not calm within, if you do not relieve your stress, you won't be able to figure out a solution. In exam also this happens. You have your question paper in hand. You saw one question, nahi aata, and you are very much, restless. Abhi nahi samajh aa raha kya karna. If you are not calm, you won't be able to realize. Leave that question aside at that particular time. Switch on to another question. Finish your paper. Afterwards, come back to the same question. Focus your entire attention power over there. Try to recall what you learned in relation to that particular topic, and then give the answer. You will definitely give something or the other as a solution to that particular problem, right? Okay. Now, resilience. Resilience is basically what? You need to be in harmony with the situation. Your body, your brain need to take that particular problem. You need to be in harmony. It's okay. If there is a problem, everyone. If I have 100 students giving the exam, all 100 are having the same kind of stress. It's okay. Same kind of question paper. It's okay. Answers depends on your preparation. That's, again, it's okay. No problem. Whatever I had a student, I would like to share this. I had a student who scored, it's like 5-6 years back. She scored 100 on 100 in my subject. Though she was an average student, average in the sense 80-85 marks she used to get in her exams normally. So I asked her, Ki, Molly, how did you score 100 on 100? Because I did not. I'm sorry to say, but I did not expect this from you. I should have, but I did not. So she said, ma'am, there were 2 questions which I did not know the answer of. After giving the entire paper, I came back to the 2 questions which I did not know the answers to. I tried to recall what you taught in the class related to the topic. And with your examples, I framed out the answer on my own. And to my good luck, they were absolutely right. So I was able to score 100 on 100. See, this is what happens. If she would have panicked at that time, do question nahi aate, ab to nahi aate, and I will have to leave them, she would have never scored 100 on 100, right? So this is what you need to learn. Without, your body might always be on high alert. Otherwise, you're on high alert. You will be sick. You will create diseases. You will, that kind of anxiety will be there always. So you will have BP problem probably, because age is no bar for any disease nowadays. Something you will have that palpitation, you will have something or the other which is going to damage your health and even your quality of life, because the way you start behaving, then you do not even realize, you do not even talk properly to your parents, to your siblings, to your friends. At times when you're in stress, you get very agitated. That is not right? So you need to have one more thing. I would like to tell you, students, where is a problem. Stress hai ya nahi hai, you need to actually figure it out. Many times we all see dreams, right? A dreams, it's all imaginary. I do not know. It's like that's not possible. Still, we see everything in. Maybe I jump from the aeroplane in my dreams. That's possible. And then I dive into the sea, and then I come out, and I'm then I jumped into something which is burning, and I'm burning myself. Everything is possible. But when I wake up with the shock, my body is reacting in the manner as if this is all real. I sweat a lot. I am like, my heartbeat increases, palpitation is over there, something or the other. In that particular moment, I need to realize whether this is reality or this is just an illusion. So your stress is just a cat or a lion, what you are turning it out to be. छोटी सी problem है, but you are making it out like पता नहीं what it is, and I won't be able to figure out a solution. Every lock has a key. Similarly, every problem has a solution. Every problem. Mark my words, students. Every problem has a solution. You just need to figure out that solution. So first figure out whether that stress, that source of stress or reason for that stress is actually real, or you are trying to make it that big, which it is not actually, right? Next is you have two solutions. Everything has two solutions now. Bhaglo or bhaglo. Run away, you take a fight, you fight or you flight. So if you are a genuine person who wants to achieve something in life, you will be the one who is going to participate. You will be the one who wants to fight, who will fight with every problem, right? And the one who is very much into giving excuses to every problem. मेरे पास तो time ही नहीं था, मैं नहीं पढ़ पाया. Something happened in my family, I couldn't study. Something happened with me, I couldn't study. Something or the excuse. If you're a person who gives excuses all the time, you won't be able to get success in your life at all, because excuse can never be the way to success. You have to have your things done, fight for it, whatever be the thing. There are certain people, I have heard your interviews and all for a few of the IAS officers and all. The youngest one, he said so in one of his interview. He was going for his exam. On the way, he met with an accident. Now, it's like when he met with an accident, he had an excuse, a fantabulous excuse. I met with an accident. I am so much injured. I had to go to the hospital. That's why I did not go for the exam. But he did not opt this option. He went to the examination hall. He gave his exam with all his bleeding arms and legs and head injury and everything. He gave his exam. He topped in that exam. He's an IAS officer right now, 24 years old. But at the same time, he had a choice. He could have escaped from the thing very easily. Very easily. I met with an accident, but he did not opt for that. This should be our attitude towards our problems. If they are there, it's okay. We will find a solution to it, right? Next is now how to develop resilience. Some stresses will not go away. It's not possible. You have your relatives. बच्चे के marks कितने आएंगे exam में? बच्चा पढ़ाई ठीक से कर रहा है? अच्छा, something or the other is going to trouble you all the time. They won't go away. It's okay. Perfectly fine. Avoid. Ignore it. Focus on the things what you are supposed to do. Resiliency increases capacity to withstand negative effect of stress. When I am in harmony with the situation, it won't be able to affect me in such a worst manner, because then I'm going to neutralize the effect. I am at my calm position, as I told you, as I showed you this glass of water with sand in it. If I am composed, if I am calm enough, I'll be able to give a solution to the problem. So it decreases the negative impact on me, on my thinking capacity, on my reflex action many a times. Events trigger stress, but people respond to stress differently. Very true. Same problem with you, same problem with me, same problem with next 10 people sitting over here. But everyone is going to respond in a different manner. Your response is what your result will be, right? So this is how you need to be calm enough to understand. Have you heard about this particular cricketer or Australian coach right now, former cricketer, Ricky Ponting? Once it was asked to him, so how do you manage to play so well? There are so many fielders on the field and they'll be placed at such a position that you can't even hit a four. And you always play well and score really good. His answer was, all the batsmen, they always keep a check on the fielders where they are placed. They have a mind map ready in their brain. So they always keep a check on how that fielder is over there, this fielder is over there. But for me, I do not check the fielders. I check the gaps in between. So that means I am not looking at the problem. I'm looking at the solution. So this is what we are supposed to do. Do not focus on the problem. Focus on the solution, right? So look in the gaps. Kahan hai wo gaps? Kahan hai wo solution? And you focus on that. Success will be for sure yours. Resilience factors moderate. It neutralizes your stress, obviously. Now, we have few tips over here. When you're stressed out, at times क्या होता है? मेरा दिमाग भी काम नहीं करता. At times it happens. When stress is so much, I'm not able to give a solution to the problem. Take a break. Go exercise. Go play with your friends, read some book if you are into that kind of hobby of yours, the gardening and all, playing badminton, basketball, swimming, whatever you love to do, listening to music, whatever you love to do that for 15-20 minutes, at the most half an hour. You will be relieved from everything. And once you're relieved, you're back to the normal position. You're in the state to think. Your brain is in the state to function. So you have to go in that particular manner. Okay. And I'll tell you one exercise as well. You can see these fingertips of yours. You start pressing these fingertips at times when you are in stress. Only these, aise nahi karna hai. You just have to press these fingertips. Okay. Actually, this stimulates your brain. This exercise stimulates your brain when you're pressing your fingertips. This is a very good exercise to relax yourself, to make yourself stress-free. Try this once, okay? Next, we have 4 A's now. This is actually 4 A's for you to go with: avoid, alter, adapt, accept, right? So when I'm talking about avoid what? Any stress, unnecessary stress. Mama ne khana nahi banaya. Stress ho gaya. Maybe I'm not getting my book. You are getting stressed, though the book is there itself. Many a time this happens. You have the things right in front of you, but since you're stressed, you're not able to see the particular thing. You just need not go with this. Avoid certain stress which are over there, unnecessary. Try to manage your things which are under your control. Just try to this and avoid whatever. Many a times, if your mama during exam, if your mama asks you, but you are supposed to do this work, in case if you're not in the state to do that work, do not accept. Very, very politely say no. Learn to say no when you have your own priorities to go with, because right now your main focus is your exam, right? So maybe parties, maybe your friends, maybe your relatives, no one should come in between. Right now you're supposed to be focused with what you're supposed to do, because now there's hardly any time for you to do something else. Once you are done with your exams, time is yours, choice is yours. Next is alter. In case if I give you example, supposingly it's a normal phenomena, I am regularly being late to school and I am always reaching school with a lot of stress. This is not done. Alter the situation. You leave your house 10 minutes prior to the given time. This is not going to give you stress then, because then in case if something happens also in between, nothing will bother you. You will be there on time because you have already kept that margin of 10 minutes, right? So try to alter the situation whenever you can, whenever the limits are being given to you. You have the feasibility, you go with it. Now, in case if you're not able to avoid it, in case if you're not able to alter it, then adapt it. Okay, I accept, I adapt it, and I'm going to adapt. See what happens. There are students, you must have experienced this, out of 100, they're getting 99. Still, they're not happy. Why? Because that 1 minute, one mark of perfection is missing. I did not score 100 or 100. So release that thing. Do not go with that perfectionism. Just go with that particular thing. Yeah, it's okay. If I'm able to score 99, it's okay. There's nothing to worry. Is this stress of yours going to give you 100 marks? Of course not, right? So it's okay. Perfectionist is not, it's not a compulsion. It's good to have, but to a certain extent, right? Then the next thing, and all the time, for this particular thing, I always remember that movie 3 Idiot, all is well. All is well. It's okay. Keep this mantra with yourself. All is well. I can do it. Believe in yourself first. Then you have the 4th one is accept. You cannot avoid it. You cannot alter it. You cannot adapt it now. Accept the fact. It's okay. But the only thing is, don't stress yourself with that thing. Go and have a word with whom you can confide into, or you can just, go for a coffee break. Go with your friends to move out with your friends, freak out with your friends for a certain time limit. You're going to relieve that stress and you adapt it. It's okay. You accept it. This is the situation. And with this situation, I'll have to go with it. It's okay. Then you find a solution to now what can be done with this particular situation of mine. So 4 A's: avoid, alter, adapt, and then accept the situation in case if these 3 are not working. You have new normal techniques for stress management. Talk to someone. This is the best thing, which I feel so. When I'm stressed, I talk to maybe my husband, maybe my kids. It depends on what matter I'm supposed to talk to. With my parents, whomsoever, with my teachers, in case if you can go and confide into. So you can just talk to someone, release it out. Maybe in case if they're not able to give you a solution, no problem. You have relieved your thing. So once this is out, You are calm and composed. Now your brain is khali for solution, right? Exercise for happiness, and as well as brain exercise, which I told you right now. Press your fingertips so that you can always release that stress. Strategize your work. This is very important, bache. Hit and trial method doesn't work when you have to achieve a certain target of yours. So strategize your work. You need to have a strategy. What is to be done, how it is to be done, when it is to be done. All these questions need to be answered, and then only you can move further with your step. Limit your screen time. This is the greatest hurdle. I'm telling you, students, this is the greatest hurdle in your success. You study for 2 hours, then you ask your mom, Mama, give me my phone for hardly 15 minutes, I'll give you back. This 15 minutes turn out to be 2 hours, you don't even come to know. And then you are dead tired because you have given your entire energy over there. Your brain over there, your eyesight over there, your senses over there, everything over there. So once you're back after 2 hours, you are more than, the earlier situation to the worst situation you have now, and you are not in the state to study. So just, it's like promise yourself till your exam, this is nowhere and seen. Just promise yourself and then see the effect. You will have time all the time. This will be the condition. Limit your screen time, change your lifestyle. Do not go with that sedentary lifestyle. You know what, like person like me, if I talk about my personal experience, if I need to release my stress, I go for swimming. Best exercise for me, because in that particular situation, what happens when I'm in the pool, I don't have anything else to do except saving myself from that water. So my mind cannot think anything else. So it's like diverting myself from that particular thing, coming to this thing, releasing my stress, coming back with the full energy. So you're supposed to change your lifestyle. And one more thing, being a student, I don't know how you study, but for me, till date, when I pursue certain courses, I wake up early in the morning, 4 o'clock. Why? 4 to 6 is the time when there's no disturbance at all. Neither your parents are going to disturb you, no phone calls will be there, nothing at all. So 2 hours are exactly your time, right? Absolutely your time. So those 2 hours, if you wake up early, that means you're giving extra 2 hours to yourself out of those 24 hours, because these are pure 2 hours which are yours. So just try to study in that particular time. And in case, many a times students do say, ma'am, when we get up early in the morning, we feel very lethargic. I'm not in the mood to study. I take half an hour to push myself out of the bed and then coming to my study table. It's okay. You get up,